News Panorama is a TV news magazine program that gives you the story behind the story.
It tells the stories the way they should be told by capturing the larger scale.
It deals with people's deep feelings on issues that, when brought to the fore, ultimately educates, informs and entertains.
News Panorama. Capture the larger scale.
This week on News Panorama, we take a look at electricity supply in Boropit community, waste of power, mini waste bins, amongst others. Welcome and thanks for joining me on the program News Panorama. I am Josephine Efanga.
News Panorama. Capture the larger scale.
If you have just tuned in, you are watching News Panorama. In the heart of Calabar, the Boropit community faces daily struggle of living with reliable electricity. This report aims to shed light on specific challenges faced by this Boropit community and the efforts made by the Cross River State government to restore light in the area. Esther Ekpenyong was there, the report.
The lack of electricity has had far-fetching consequences that has affected the economic development of the community. Dr. Sunday Ebaye is the vice president of the Boropit community. He said the community have been without electricity supply for about 4 years, noting that the cause for the lack of electricity supply is due to overloading.
And it's unfortunate that we have been without light for over 4 years now.
He hinted that the lack of electricity has affected the economic flow of their community.
The community before now, is growing, is developing. Our light was initially connected to the transformer at Ipopol. So they said the transformer was overloaded. And so they needed to disconnect that, the whole of this community, so that the transformer there would not blow.
These residents of the community expressed that the Nigerian Electricity Regulatory Commission (NEC) is on top gear to restore electricity supply in the area.
Apart from saying the hardship of fuel, it's only generator we'll be using trying to sustain ourselves, and we always feel the pains of being over 4 years now without electricity, NEPA light going on. The effort that we have made has been the effort that they have called me, set up a panel that we should meet with the NEPA, which we did, and we also meet with our people. They also promise us that they are going to fix the light, which they have just done it now, and any moment from now they are going to power the light fully.
On how they have been able to survive without electricity, these respondents said they have been surviving through the usage of generators and rechargeable lamps.
We have made a lot of effort since 2019, seeing how we can restore light in our community by doing community contribution. We've been trying. We buy lanterns, we go out to charge our light from the other neighboring communities so we can sustain our life.
Remember, the lack of electricity is a complex problem that requires attention and sustainable solutions to the lives of those affected. For CRBC News Panorama, I am Ekpenyong Esther.
The waste of power is a significant issue that affects both households and individuals. When we talk about waste of power, we refer to inefficient use of energy such as electricity, gas, kerosene, fuel, amongst others, which result in unnecessary energy consumption of these resources. Confident Okun brings details.
Energy wastage refers to the unnecessary or inefficient use of energy such as electricity, gas and kerosene. This can have negative impacts on our environment and our wallets. Wasting energy has to do with leaving the lights on when nobody is in the room or letting the water run without using. It has to do with when we use more energy than we really need. And this not only costs us money but also harms the environment by contributing to pollution and climate change. There are many ways which we can unintentionally waste energy in our daily lives through leaving devices on standby mode, not unplugging chargers when not in use, using outdated or inefficient appliances, leaving the gas at a very high degree temperature, keeping water heaters at excessively high temperature, and building with inadequate natural light. Understanding the importance of energy conservation and adopting energy efficient practices can help us reduce wastage, save money, and contribute to a more sustainable future. Also, by switching off lights when one leaves a room to save energy, unplugging chargers and electronics when not in use, opening curtains during the day to utilize natural sunlight, and reducing the need for artificial lighting. Taking shorter shower to cut down the water heating energy. Hair drying clothes instead of using a dryer when possible. One can reduce energy wastage. A respondent, Mrs. Annabelle, states most of this is caused by high cost of living.
Because of mistake and things like that is why if you see water like that, the water boil before we complain because of out of things. Things too hard. And the fact that everything should come down because of is thinking to follow.
Another respondent, Mr. Obo Friday, said overthinking as a result of economic situation of this country contributes to energy wastage.
Some of them is overthinking on how things are difficult, as in, I don't know, when they are not focused. That is when they don't use it more. That is when they don't use it. In terms of power, like electricity, once you are not using those appliances, or once you are not in the house, you need to off the appliances in order to waste the power.
If wasting the gas, at the end of the day, they have a place, a reliable source where they get all these things. And secondly, most of them don't seem wasted. Things boiling water, you might forget. Some of them might be walking, doing something at the parlor while they boil the water. But they end up forgetting they boil the water.
It is crucial for all of us to adopt energy efficient practices and make small changes in our daily routines. We can minimize energy wastage and contribute to a more sustainable future.
Remember, every little effort counts, from turning off lights when not in use to using energy efficient appliances. Together, we can make a positive impact and help create a greener world. For CRBC News Panorama, I am confident to
Mini dustbins in Calabar Metropolis is a great initiative to promote cleanliness and proper waste management. These bins placed strategically around the city can encourage people to dispose their trash responsibly, reducing littering off the streets. Esther Penyong in this report enlightens us on the need to reintroduce mini waste bins across Calabar Metropolis. The report.
The presence of mini dustbins will serve as a visual reminder to everyone to be mindful of their waste and take responsibility in keeping the city clean.
In urban areas, waste management is a crucial aspect of maintaining cleanliness and protecting the environment. To achieve this in the state, government has introduced a couple of ways to ensure adequate disposal of refuse. The modern approach to disposing of refuse involves a combination of methods including waste segregation, recycling, and proper disposal techniques. Largely, the state government has been battling with the evacuation of refuse from the state. This has attracted a great public concern where many say environmental issues shouldn't be left for the government alone.
What they are doing here now is good. Is that environmental sanitation? If they continue on it, at least enforce people 3 hours every almost the last Saturday of the month throughout the state. Uncompleted building too, they should keep it closed. It is the enforcement. If they do it, it will be clean and nice.
For the government to pack all the dustbin and refuge around all their environments, because formerly some of the environment you cannot enter because of the dustbin. You keep there, the thing will smell, and you enter market, the same thing. If you are eating something, when you see the basket around, you have to throw it inside. But if there is no basket, you throw outside, you throw on the road, and the thing will dirty all the place.
Other respondents say there is a need for the reintroduction of the mini dustbin in the metropolis.
It will help to keep the street and the road tidy, you know, stop littering of dirt anyhow, you know. When people come out, they throw dirt anyhow. So with the help of that we have to reduce the level of dirt in the street and on the road.
I think that would be a nice idea to introduce it because it really helps a lot to keep the place and the environment clean.
A lot of effort have been put to get rid of refuse in the metropolis. It is important for all stallholders in this area to be committed. It's the opinion of many that the market areas, which are always the worst hit, be closely monitored.
The need for the reintroduction of mini dustbins in the Calabar metropolis is all about promoting cleanliness and waste management in our city. For CRBC News Panorama, I am Ekweyon Esther, reporting.
Cross River State is blessed with land that is suitable for production, with fertile soil that supports the growth of various crops. It is also known for its vast agricultural potential, and the lands allow for cultivation of a wide range of crops, including cocoa, palm, rubber, yam, cassava, and many more. Confident Nemong Efyong brings details. The report.
The food security situation in Nigeria has been critical in recent times, with 17 million people are estimated to be critically food insecure in 2022, according to October Cadre Harmonies, a government-led and UN-supported food and nutrition analysis that is carried out twice a year. An estimated 25 million Nigerians are likely to be food insecure between June and August of 2023. The food security situation has over the years been impacted especially by violent conflicts, including the insurgency in the northeast, armed banditry in the northwest, perennial farmer, hardened conflicts in the north-central, southwest, and increasingly across the country. The separatist agitation in the southeast, among others. Other factors contributing to the food insecurity situation include rising inflation, rising poverty, and rising unemployment, engendering and compounding a cost of living crisis, deleterious effects on the conditions of living of citizens and their ability to access food.
Things are very, very cost, and it's we that some people that unemployed, we are suffering. We could not even afford 3 square meals in a day. If you try to eat once in a day, it means that you are really blessed that day.
This group of people attribute food insecurity to the high cost of transportation and bad roads. Other respondents opine that reduction in the price of fuel will help reduce food insecurity in Cross River State and Nigeria.
Without fuel to be on ground, you cannot transfer food from anywhere of the corner of the Cross River State to the main town here. That is why when person buy food, bought food in a costly, he must have the price of fuel that is increased. The transport will be also high.
There is need for all to own farms or to engage in agricultural activities. Howbeit, an adequate provision of appropriate farm management tools, facilities will further give a boost.
One potential solution could be to promote sustainable agriculture and support local farmers in Cross River State. This can help increase food production and create more opportunities for food access. For CRBC News Panorama, Confidence Nemo.
Nigeria recorded an average of about 28.2% in the prices of major food items consumed in many households in the country in the last year. News Panorama crew were in the market to conduct survey on food prices. Ebral Ekaye Imoke brings details. The report.
10 kg of beans used to be ranging from the price of 3,000 to 4,000 naira, but now the price goes for 7,000 to 8,000 naira.
The food market in Calabar is vibrant and diverse, with a wide range of food available to the city residents, from staples like rice and vegetables to local delicacies like periwinkle. The rising cost of food is a story of everyday struggle and resilience. Every day, traders and consumers in the community navigate a complex and changing marketplace. For traders, the rising cost of food items is putting pressure on their businesses and their livelihood, while consumers are finding it harder to afford basic necessities.
We have 2 types of rice. We have long grain and short grain. Long grain is 5 pounds. We are selling 34, 32. We are managing in the condition of Nigeria. In any condition of Nigeria, we are managing.
The high cost of living is having a devastating impact on the economy. Consumers have had to look for alternatives.
One form of reduce price to fuel, so it will be easy for them.
Prices of things in the market not really funny at all. It's not to be compared as the last time we were buying some things. Like we are eating to survive now. That's the only thing.
For many people, a trip to the market is no longer just about finding fresh produce at a good price. It has become a matter of survival as the cost of food items continues to climb, putting a strain on household budget, and people are having to make difficult choices about how to spend their money.
For me, I think fuel is the cost of it. This fuel scarcity is making things harder than before. It's making price of market things getting higher than before. So I needed to work on that fuel, because I think when fuel is down to normal prices when it was before, at least there is adding of prices of things to calm down.
For TRBC News Panorama, Moke Evalekaya reporting.
That is all we have on our lineup this week. We hope to be back same time next week. Do keep a date with us. I am Josephine Efanga.